Everything is faster now, smarter, more optimized. We move quicker, respond instantly, live on autopilot. But something feels off. We're tired, but not just physically. We're exhausted in a way sleep can't fix. In a world more connected than ever, we feel more alone than ever before. We know what everyone's doing, but who really knows us? This isn't about notifications. It's about something deeper, something we don't have a name for, but we feel it every single day. We scroll past hundreds of faces every day. Names, smiles, updates, opinions, all flashing by like cars on a highway. We're never truly alone, yet never truly with anyone. We exist in the same rooms, but not in the same moments. In coffee shops, on trains, at dinner tables, heads down, eyes glazed, minds elsewhere. We've mastered the art of being together. We live in the most connected age in human history. One tap, and you're in someone's pocket across the planet. But when did we last feel truly seen? You can have hundreds of followers, but no one to talk to at 2 a.m. Likes are not love. Shares are not support. Comments are not conversations. Social media makes us visible, but not known. We show the best of ourselves online, but who do we show the worst to? We've forgotten how to be alone without being lonely, or together without distractions. Loneliness today isn't about being physically alone. It's about being emotionally invisible. We scroll, we tap, we post. But beneath it all, something feels off. Why do we feel so alone in a world that's never been more connected? Maybe the problem isn't just in our hearts. Maybe it's in our brains. Because we weren't built for this. Not for constant connection. Not for infinite noise. And now, we're paying the price. Our brains evolved in small tribes, maybe 100 people max. But now, we're surrounded by thousands. Online, we interact with more people in a day than our ancestors did in a lifetime. We weren't built for this. The constant scrolling, the endless comparison, the noise. Every ping feels like danger. Every like feels like a reward. But it's all empty stimulus. Cortisol, adrenaline, stress. Our bodies are reacting like there's a lion in the room. But it's just an email. We're not living. We're reacting. Not thinking. We're defending. The result? We're burnt out. Not just from work, but from existing. We consume more information in a day than people used to in a lifetime. And none of it feeds us. It only drains. Our minds are overwhelmed but undernourished. We've optimized our lives, our calendars, careers, diets. But in that optimization, something broke. We are more efficient, but less alive. We wake up, work, sleep, repeat. Everything is predictable, except fulfillment. We're productive, but are we okay? There's a name for this. Existential exhaustion. The fatigue of living without meaning. We crave connection, belonging, purpose. But no app can give us that. We need something deeper. Maybe the question isn't, how do I fix myself? Maybe it's, how do I remember myself? You don't need 500 friends. You need one person who listens when you say, I'm not okay. We need boredom, not as a flaw, but as a space where our soul breathes. We need rituals again. Dinners without phones. Walks without earbuds. Time that isn't monetized. Maybe being human was never about efficiency. Maybe it was always about depth. Maybe we're not broken. Maybe the world we built is too loud, too fast, too disconnected from what matters. Maybe healing begins when we pause, when we sit in silence, when we remember how to just be. The future doesn't need to be faster. It needs to be gentler, more human.